Hello everyone, this is Zibo and welcome to today's In Z News. So the next Garden Tales patch has dropped about 3 hours ago, and in today's video we will run through what is to come in the upcoming patch. So first part, we have obviously the new hero. So we have the Blinding or Binding Eye Clara, and its party buff is range attack plus 50%. So she's a fire range attacker, so that will more or less complete like the different range attackers for the different elements. And I don't know why, right? She just gives off the Meliodas vibe from 7 Daily Sins. I don't know, this is just the vibe that I get off from her illustration. Not too sure about the story. And as usual, I'll include the stats of her weapon on the right hand side, so you guys can do your own reference to see whether or not she will OP. But I think she will pair well with Lucy, I think. And I'm not too sure whether or not she will be really good in mono fire, because fire doesn't really have a tank yet, and Visual Vet is a melee attacker, so that's something to be confirmed again, right? I have an account which plays mono fire, so I'll definitely pull her on that account and give her a try to see whether or not she's strong in fire teams, etc. So next one, we have the story replay feature. So WoW 10 and WoW 9 itself, so everything is the same, nothing new or nothing exciting. It's just a replay of old stories for those of you guys who love the story mode, and new floating comics. And we'll move on to the heroes and equipment improvements. So in this case, we have Mark II's buff. So Mark II was designed as a hero who uses both normal attack and weapon skills at the same time to engage in fast-paced, action-packed battles. However, since the targeting distance of the exclusive weapon skill is set one space shorter than the normal attack targeting distance, the problem with the weapon skill is not targeting in a situation where the normal attack can be targeted has been improved. So let me translate this, being a Mark II user myself. Basically, when Mark II attack, her over the wall rocket attack has a pretty long range, but the targeting mechanics of her helicopter is actually one space shorter than her napalm, or rather the rocket distance. So when you are estimating where her rocket or the targeting mechanics of her rocket will hit, right, it's a bit hard because it's not similar to her normal attack, so it's a bit hard to gauge, and that's why she's very hard to use. And Mark II is already not that powerful in terms of stats, so in a certain manner I'll say that Mark II is okay, but honestly speaking, she's still quite weak even with this buff. Although I can see more people trying to make her work, but I heavily doubt so, because the weapon skill buff will only be more efficient if she's able to survive the meta. But right now I think the meta is very dark favored, so she might have a chance. But honestly speaking, I don't think this increase in targeting range will make much of a sense, because her targeting of the helicopter can be a bit haywire at times. Like, even using her myself, I don't actually know how that targeting works, so increasing it by one space distance probably ain't gonna make much of a difference. It could make a big difference, but honestly I think it's pretty minor, so I guess it's a minor but decent improvement for a hero that nobody uses. So that's that. Let us move on. So error correction, okay. In defense co-op, where the attacker weapon skill touches the defense turret, the problem that the base is destroyed is fixed. Okay, so maybe there's a bug there which I've never encountered. So when the attacker weapon skill hits the defense turret and then the base just destroyed immediately. Okay, so this is a pretty major one, but I never experienced it myself, so not too sure. So next one, co-op. So the co-op will still be a defense co-op. So in this update, we're going to play a normal co-op game, but more to introduce a new defense map. Okay, so they're explaining why. Okay, so this time around it's still defense co-op mob, it's still your tower defense, but they change out the map a bit, so I guess that's that. I think defense co-op is pretty fun so far, and I honestly think it's quite refreshing for this game mode. So I don't mind playing it over the previous one, because the previous one felt a lot like every other game mode that was in existence. So I prefer the defense co-op compared to the old co-op. So this is definitely a better game mode for me. And then let's move on. So 26 loot will be reprinted. Okay, they'll be changing out some loots for the defense mode. So this is for the water elemental attack, I guess, right? Water elemental attack. So red helmet, sign, bandit intermediate, and key sword lesser. Okay, I think red helmet is for fire, bandit is for basic, and I think key sword is also for basic attack. So they removed the water type loot and included some fire and basic type loots. Okay, cool. Next one, floating labyrinth. So Heaven Hole Tower further improved or increased to 73rd floor. But honestly speaking, I haven't been touching this boat. Maybe I should to see the challenges that awaits me on the higher floors, right? So next one, new collection. Okay, included Japanese voice. Okay, new packages. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Oh, so the free epic limit break hammer, it's available for 5,000 gems. You can buy it once per account. So this package comes by once in a while and it's coming back again. So it's a good news for those of you guys seeking to max out your weapon. Okay, so these are the other packages that cost real money. And I guess, okay, all the new year packages. Okay, so there's a special lock-in event. Pretty sure it will... Wait, there's a Nari costume? Is it a new Nari costume? Or is it the Nari super costume? Okay, so we'll cover it once it's out tomorrow. And special attendance for new knights. So a new lock-in event for the knight. And there's special attendance for returning knights. Okay. Another bingo event with a new banner. Wait, is this the new Nari costume that they're talking about? It's quite cute though, I think, right? It's quite cute. So that's okay. Street of Joy, okay. Elvira Pass, okay. And costume rotation. So your pajamas costume, as well as returning of a lot of weapon skins. So yeah, this patch is pretty minor. It's just like a new hero and like some changes and buffs and stuff. So it's a minor one. I won't be streaming tomorrow because I have something on tomorrow night, but I will try to blue for the new hero and try to showcase her on the channel. So do stay tuned for that. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe in order to see more videos from this channel. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.